So we just had Tico Talks for February 2026 and it brings some exciting news. We finally get release dates on our official new content, including a new accessory, the Brooch. Additionally, we'll be getting a new Battleground, some new dungeons, and server merges. Not just server merges, but also server region merges. So let's quickly go through all the details. He first acknowledges the PvP situation, how yes, it's not exactly everybody's favorite meta with regards to all that shield stacking with the orb. However, they're currently unsure what to do and so need some more time. But in terms of immediate Battlegrounds changes, they will be adjusting pre-mades. So you'll only be able to queue up with 3 party members rather than all 6. This should make it a little bit more fair on the matchmaking rather than going against parties of 6 statics and you're just at random. Additionally, they will be adding a penalty. If you queue as a healer but actually select DPS, you should no longer find yourself actually being able to heal properly. You will get a debuff which will make it so you basically can't heal because you didn't select the healer role. They will also be working on more improvements with party matchmaking, particularly within the vanguards themselves, and these new changes should be expecting to come with the new Battlegrounds map, which we do have a confirmed date on that. Then he addresses the Tower of Greed. A lot of us are disappointed by it, particularly the rewards and, the repetitive loop. Basically, they said they'll be working on a larger revamp to the system, but for now, increasing the rewards for the next season, which should begin when this one ends, 26th of February. But now for the server merges. This one's pretty big if you're in America. The Eastern American server, Western American, and Southern American servers will all be merged into one Central American region with Central American time. That will leave only 3 regions to play Throne of Liberty: America, Europe, and Oceania. That's it. There will also be further server merges within those regions to condense the player base, and they finally address PlayStation exclusive servers. So the only one that will remain is the American PlayStation exclusive server. The rest all getting merged with the main servers. This is good news as people were kind of abusing those servers, and if you just somehow joined the game and hopped on a PlayStation exclusive server, particularly like in the EU or Oceania, you might find that the game is just completely dead and end up having a bad experience. So the only PlayStation server that will remain exclusive is in America. They will also be very nicely enabling region transferring. If your character's on America and you prefer to jump to Europe, you will be able to do so, probably with a fee of Lucent. And they will give the exact names of which servers will be merging 1 week before implementation, which should be March the 12th. But moving on to the release date of the next big update. This will be coming April the 2nd. It will bring 2 new co-op dungeons, 2 existing 3-star dungeons to trials, and some new trial affixes. Additionally, we get this new Battlegrounds map, which will have a unique mechanic, and we're getting that new Brooch accessory. So this will be our 7th accessory. And he claims it will bring some new stats that we haven't currently seen on other gear items. But who knows, it could be an entirely new benefit. I'm hoping something unique, like something that would interact with your skills, but it could end up with more balancing mess. But ultimately, April the 2nd is how long you're going to have to wait before anything really new. As for that new Battlegrounds map, it will have the same capture point rules as your usual Battlegrounds, so it'll feel somewhat familiar. However, it will have a new dynamic with the capture points. They say they will have a new system where you have to actually gather materials to be able to build bridges so you can access some of those control points. Like these rickety bridges as you see here. Maybe they can even be destroyed by players. But it should create some new dynamics. Be a bit of fun to ultimately have a new map, a bit of a change of scenery. And it's nice to see they're not just reusing assets already seen in the Battlegrounds map. This is something different. So that's pretty much it. Some big server changes coming March, new dungeons and a new Battlegrounds map with a new brooch accessory coming at the start of April. So thanks all for watching, and we'll see you guys around.